Hey everyone, this is Rika. Today I'm just coming on here doing a video. I know I've been missing an action for a while, but I really want to get this video out on a couple of things that I've been doing for the past year, getting off into health and life insurance, getting my certification, getting licensed in that. So I wanted to do a quick video um, in regards to how to become a license in the state of Ohio. Which when I was looking for this information, I didn't find any information on YouTube, which that's always my first resource is to go to YouTube and look stuff up. But I wanted some information on how to get licensed in the state of Ohio. So I just came up with some information. And you have to keep in mind back in, this was last year when I got licensed. What really got me started or interested in becoming a life and health insurance agent was a young man here on YouTube named Kenny. I came across his videos one day, and he just really inspired me to get off into it. And just to give you a little bit of background about myself, I've been working in healthcare since 2006. I started off as I went to school for a medical billing specialist in 2006, graduated from that in 2007. I've worked in the healthcare since then. I worked at a couple of hospitals doing billing. I worked for a ambulance company doing their billing as well. Like I said, hospitals. I worked for a pharmacy doing their billing as well. So I started in '06 doing that. In 2015, I became a certified community health worker, which a lot of people might not know what that is. That's like a cross between, it's like social work and nursing, kind of, because I had to get my license is under the nursing board in Ohio. So you basically work a lot with the community, connecting people with resources, working a lot with nurses, going out to people's home, doing visits, getting information for the nurses. I work for one of the big Medicaid companies here in the state of Ohio. I worked there for about 6 years as a community healthcare worker. I started doing that for a while. I did that for a while. I'm still doing a little bit of that as well. Um, but then last year, I decided I wanted to do something. I wanted to change. I love learning. I love learning new things. So I've always been off into medical billing. One side learning about it, but I wanted to do more, and so that's why I became a licensed life and health insurance agent. So, without further ado, um, for me, what I did, I did all my classes online. I did my classes through Kaplan, and it was online. And Kaplan was really good because they give you a couple of choices. And I just looked it up online. They give you a couple of choices, different packages, and I'm the type. I learn. It's easier for me to learn by reading and looking and hearing it over and over. So they had a package. The package I chose with them was the Essential Plus package, which was the books are online, and I was able to print off my books. So I like to go through and highlight everything, and just do that. And I was doing it in the summertime, and I knew in the summertime I was going to be traveling quite a bit, so I wanted to take it on the road with me. So I just printed the book off, but I was able to print it off and highlight and do whatever I wanted to. in this book and study from it. So I went through Kaplan. They did all your testing online. Then they also had videos where you can go back. I would read the chapters and everything, and then I would look at the videos because the videos would break it down more of what I read and I could understand it a lot better. So I really liked that about it. Then you did your testing. They did cram sheet testings, things like that. And I was able to print all my cram sheets off and put a little booklet together for me to study from with that as well. Um, and then it's another book I printed off. I printed out 3 books, and I downloaded everything and then printed it off at Office Max or something like that. So I went to Kaplan, completed that, my classes online. And once you do that, you get certified with them. You have to get certified first through one of these companies. Kaplan is just one of them, the only one I checked into, the only one that I really liked. So I went with that one. And that cost me about $250, but you can go online and just Google Kaplan discount codes. And I think I ended up getting $50 off of that. And they give you, I want to say, 3 months to complete the whole course. And excuse me, I did that. In which, if you need longer, you can extend it. I think like to extend it 30 or 60 days is probably like $40 or something like that. It wasn't too bad. I ended up extending it. I think the reason I extended it because I was just scared to take my test. I don't know why. I was just nervous. I was really nervous about taking my test. So I extended it, and I finally passed. So after you pass that course, then you have to sign up to take you have to schedule your test, your state test, which to schedule the test here was $42. And I looked online trying to find a place you can do it. You can take your test, your state test online, but I think you have to go through a lot with that. You got to take your computer, scan your entire room, and wake up like 5 o'clock in the morning. They got to scan everything, make sure you don't have anything on your desk that you can cheat on this test, or you can find a site and go do that. And I was lucky enough, I didn't even know it though at the time. I was lucky enough, the place where I could go take my test was like literally like 10 minutes down the road from me. And so I was so fortunate about that. So I had to schedule my test with them, which to schedule the test was $42, like I said. And you have to pass the test with at least a 70%. And I think it was like 150 questions on that test. And the first time, I looked on YouTube, a lot of people say, oh, you'll never pass the test the first time. And, but the second time they got it, some people, I think you get up to maybe 10 times to take the test, but every time you have to take the test, you have to pay. It just doesn't, roll over like if you don't pass it, you can take it again for free. No, every time you take that test, you have to pay for it. But so I did that, and the first time I did not pass, which I was really okay with that. I think I missed it maybe by 2 points or something like that. I was okay with that. I wasn't really expecting to pass, and I think I probably messed myself up with that because I didn't know what to expect from the test, what they were going to ask, but I did finally pass my test on the second try, which I did my second test maybe about a month apart, a month from the time I failed the first time. But I did pass it the second time, thank God. And then at that time, you'll have to, once you pass your test, and at the site that I passed my test, I was able to order my background check and everything. You have to get that done. You have to pay for that yourself so they can put it in your records. And that cost me $72 to get that done. And that takes about a week or two to come back, or might be longer with COVID. Everything was so messed up. You really couldn't come up with, have a definite timeline. So that took a little while to come back. And so once I passed my test, I got an email saying I passed. I found out once you take the test, you find out the same day if you passed or fail, and then they send you an email. I literally got the email maybe before I even left the parking lot. They had sent me the email that I passed. So I got that done. Then after that, you have to get appointed with a company. Basically, it's like a company that'll represent you. Um, and that's when I know the one guy, Kenny J TV. That's his channel on here. I had set up a consultation with him just to talk and, get some information from him. And he was so helpful. I'm so thankful for him. And he also has a book now with all this information, which is, I even brought the book afterwards, after he gave me all the information, how to get appointed and everything, who to contact. I also ended up buying his book because he's very good. The book is very informational, very helpful, and I will link that below. But I did that. I got appointed, and then I also decided to go back and get my AHIP, which is to be able to sell Medicare products. And you have to, that's another testing that's totally separate from the insurance agent, but it allows me to sell Medicare products, during Medicare enrollment and everything like that. So I went back and got that, which I'll make another video on that. So I'm also a Medicare specialist as well. He gave me information on how to do my website, information how to get stuff for free. It wasn't expensive at all, so I'm very thankful for that. But I'm definitely going to link his information below and his book information, which I highly recommend for anybody, whether you're going to do life and health insurance or you're going to just do insurance. So I will link that information below. But yeah, the testing, you have an hour and a half to answer 150 questions. You can, if you don't know the answer to some of the questions, you put it in on. It's like you put it in a bucket to put them on hold and answer them at the end. You're able to do that. So the test, was it hard? Yes, it was very hard. It was hard. I think I want to say it was harder than my other medical certifications that I had. I think because of the fact that you don't have enough a whole lot of time to dedicate to study for this, because True Enough is self-paced, but they give you 3 months to complete this exam, which is only supposed to be like 40 hours. It take 40 hours to do the complete thing, but the test was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard, but I mean, it was worth it. I invested in myself. The pandemic came around, and we got a stimulus money and everything, and I said, you know what, my stimulus money, I'm going to invest in myself, and that's exactly what I did, and I don't regret it. And I tell anyone to always bet on you. Invest in yourself, because once you get it up there, can't nobody take that from you but God. So I decided to invest in myself. I have no regrets. I'm really just starting to get everything off the ground. I got my business cards and everything. I went through Vistaprint for that. I got my business phone number. He gives you information how to get all that for free. So yeah, I hope this video was informational for you on getting how to get your license, state of Ohio insurance license, because, like I said, when I was looking for the information, I couldn't find anyone on YouTube for the state of Ohio and how they got their health and life insurance. And another thing, too, I'm sorry, I might be just jumping all over the place, but you can get your life insurance or you can get your life and health insurance. Me personally, I recommend to get both of them. So you can sell life insurance policies and you can sell health insurance as well. But they have different plans with Kaplan of what you want to buy and what you want to purchase. So look into that. But I hope this information was valuable to you. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Thanks so much and have a good day.